think some days I'm a volleyball coach who's also gay, and sometimes I'm a gay person who also coaches volleyball. My name's Andrew Michael Brown. I'm the head women's volleyball coach here at NYU. When I first got here, I knew that there was a lot of potential with the program. I think it's a school that sells itself. A lot of people are excited when they hear the branding NYU, and I wanted to create an environment that was super competitive, but really just allowed them to be 100% themselves and create like a brand of volleyball that people from the outside would recognize as NYU. Physical presence on the court, but just also confidence and excitement.
I think Coach Brown works really hard and he's really passionate about building this program to what it is today. And I think that really rubs off on the other girls as well, and just as the team in general. I think seeing his dedication to his work and this program makes us all want to work harder as well.
I feel very fortunate that I had a really positive experience playing collegiate volleyball. I got so much value out of the coaches I had, just being around supportive teammates, that when I come to work every day, I want to replicate an environment that exudes that.
With my position being an outside hitter, there's a lot of tendencies of masculinity, toughness, strength, power, and to also be labeled as gay, that kind of is counterintuitive to some people's views. So I think it was an opportunity that I could kind of showcase that yes, it's part of who I am, but it's not necessarily the only defining feature of me as a person and me as an athlete. So I think that was very eye-opening, especially to some of my teammates, to know that, people identify in many different ways, but also it doesn't mean it's the same mold every single time. So for me, part of it was also being able to educate and be able to share my experience and my story in terms of who I am as a strong, gay, masculine volleyball coach.
Jen is my older sister. We're 8 years apart. We're super, super close. She is a professor at Montclair State University.
I think the coach in him was always there from a really young age. So I don't think his coming out changed anything. It's just part of who he is and his intersectional identity, and he was always the same person. It's not like he came out and suddenly I was talking to a new person. It was just still Andrew.
I think being a gay coach, I understand that maybe that could come with some complications or maybe some other roadblocks, but I have more respect for him being very open, and I think what he did was amazing, and I respect him even more for that.
What I was actually particularly nervous about was we grew up in a very liberal, welcoming community, and I was afraid that he didn't really know the way the rest of the world was. And I can't tell you how much relief I felt with him being at NYU. And how happy it makes me. I mean, for selfish reasons, because he's very nearby, but also because I know he's safe here. I know that he has community here. I know that he's in a supportive environment.
Show me your platform. So the big thing is, I don't want you to come to a city or a school like this and feel like you have to fit a mold. I want you to curate who you are in an authentic experience that's really gonna, showcase everything that you're bringing to the table and everything that you're gonna get to experience while here. I think I'm able to fully be there for them and be super supportive, knowing that I feel very accepted into this community and where I am.
One thing that I love about Coach Brown the most is he's really receptive when we come to him with any problems, whether we need academic support or whether we need more support on the court. He's so receptive, and I feel really comfortable telling him about any issues that I have, because I know that he's going to do his best to try to resolve them.
I want to always be able to be a resource, a friend, a coach, and somebody that they can trust, and just be there for them whenever they need.